What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran. We're going back to their 1984 Arena album. We're going to listen to the tune Wild Boys. I did react to the original, like, studio track as part of their Greatest compilation. It was one of the first Duran reactions I did, I think maybe like the fourth or fifth. Like, it was in the first 10 for sure. So yeah, as I said at the time, it's a tune I remembered. I remember hearing it on the radio. I did not know when I was younger though, and a number of people pointed out to me, shout out to all of you who've been commenting on the reactions, but that it was actually written and recorded originally to be as part of the soundtrack of a movie that ultimately never got made. So it's one of those things where, like, you know, it's unfortunate that there was a plan to make a movie and then for whatever reason, creative or you know, economic or studio-wise or whatever, it didn't end up happening. And I'm sure, I know a number of people sort of explained this, so I have to go back and look at the comments. I should have done that before I started reacting, but again, it's hard to keep everything in the front view screen. But yeah, my understanding is that it didn't get made, but I guess we can still be happy that it led to a tune, which I do think is sort of classic, memorable for a lot of people. As I said, even before I started this modern deep dive on Duran Duran's material, it is one that I had remembered, and I sort of remembered the sort of like forceful way they said it in the refrain. So yeah, like I said, I've noticed on this album there have been multiple performances of songs that I had already heard the studio album version of, in which additional elements, be it like another singer or an additional instrument which wasn't in the studio album, has been added. So always going to be on the lookout for that now when I hear live Duran. But without further ado, let's get to it. This is Wild Boys by Duran Duran on their 1984 live album Arena, which, as it says here, was recorded around the world in 1984. It feels even like more powerful right there. Oof. I like how the bass had started, but it was like a bit soft, and then it went to the next level, and now it's like fully kind of bubbling. Like, dust clouds. His visual imagery is just fantastic. Even when I'm not fully, like, confident in all the little details, he's a very good, like, image painter with words. Sort of like gritty kind of synth work there. Oof. Voice is just gold right there. I remember that moment, like, as we were going into it. You got sirens for a welcome. There's blood stain for your pain. And your at least a testament, right? Like, pain that's like below clothes or like whatever, like, you don't get credit for having gone through it. A bloodstain is a testament to what you've experienced. That sort of like oscillating sort of layer. Guitar, like, it, you know, it's not overpowering the tune, it's sort of like limited in its role, but hey. I like the sort of faded Wild Boys, like within the percussive rhythm. A growl from the guitar. Meanwhile, Mr. Rhodes doing his magic. Simon's vocal performance on this one is really standing out. It's like that, the way it slides in those moments, like, I'm never gonna get tired of talking about it. A bit of rasp there too. Oh, the rattly percussion, I love it. Now, surely it's weird to fade a live song. Like, surely at some point they either stopped playing or they went, into another song in a sort of medley style, in which case, like, wouldn't you include both? Bottom line, it seems even weirder to fade a live album song than to fade a studio song, which, I still might complain about that, but I've just come to sort of see it as sort of, an industry-wide standard in a number of different genres. So, but yeah, that seems weird to fade a live song. Nevertheless, I do enjoy that. And that, in a way, it felt like even a little bit more powerful, even a little bit more impactful than the studio version. So yeah, shout out to that song. I'm trying to remember if it was Mel. Someone suggested doing this one. I think it was Mel. So shout out to those of you who have been, making suggestions and recommendations for songs, including on this album. But yeah, I think maybe there's one left. I think I've almost reacted to, oh no, there's two left for sure. Union of the Snake and Planet Earth. I think those are the only ones I haven't reacted to. So we're going to get to those soon. Let me know what you think. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.